Hi, Bill Sheriff, Executive Chairman, enCore Energy Corp. We've also received a number of questions relating to what do we exactly mean when we say our strongest asset is our team? Well, quite frankly, we've gone out and acquired the best available talent to fill our key positions, all of which are filled for operations both at our Rosita and our Alta Mesa plant. The real emphasis has been on talent dedicated towards the in situ field. And recall that the uranium market has had very few bright days since the 3 Mile Island incident in 1979. While a relatively minor incident, it certainly cast storm clouds over the uranium market, the nuclear energy field, et cetera. And those have just really cleared for some apparent length of time just in the last few years. So obviously, when you go 44 years in any business without a dynamic business, you're going to have a shortage of talent. That is, fewer people going through school for the technical degrees, virtually no one trained in the specific needs of the uranium industry. Certainly nowhere near the number you would have in a normal industry or especially vibrant industry. Now, as we see this whole market transition from a bit of a sleepy industry for most of the last 40 years into a more dynamic market and ultimately into what I think is going to be a very demand-driven, exciting market, there's going to be a real pinch on talented people in the industry of all professions. Reservoir engineers, well engineers, geologists, all sorts of folks with the technical know-how to extract and even permit the uranium. Uranium itself, not so uncommon, eighth most abundant element on the planet, but finding economic concentrations of it, and then developing the time and personnel and financing to get these things permitted in a timely manner. It's a huge drain on companies that aren't well staffed and not staffed with people that are quite familiar with all of the intricacies of the nuclear industry. Once you get into production, it's even a keener asset. Is you've got to have people that are familiar with how to achieve the uranium extraction, especially in the in situ field. It's certainly quite different from mining. In fact, it's not mining at all, as we've discussed before. It's done through pumps and plumbing and a large number of wells. So having that key group of people that have been deeply experienced in situ recovery over the last 40 years really is an advantage to us. And while we don't have a monopoly on that talent, we certainly have more than our fair share. And we'll endeavor to maintain that group and add talent when we can, as we obviously have rather robust growth plans scheduled for the next decade.